gloves, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Prescott opening with a pass. It's caught, Ferguson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Here we go, 46. We're going to 54, right here. 47. 46.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dumped off to his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you get on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New step downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide eight. Hey, 47. Wait,
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Intercepted in the end zone. Kenny Moore with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight to the air is Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game. It's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, That opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Running down the left side, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that is a big hit right after the catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with a 3rd and 9. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
46. Here we go, 46.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He connects downfield on 4. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit gets a 1st down. Dowdle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
I'm trying to think how they got it, bro. We got to look it up, bro. Now I'm going to the most computers. PC is 5 minutes heard of.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
I can hold off on that anyway. Like I was going to be able to do this anyway. It's in the closet. The 1.
Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
They over there for the rest of the year. For a year.
Josh Downs to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Just to not be able to put it back over there. Just to set up the wall.
They'll get this drive started.
I
First
said
and
it to
10.
my Lord.
18 Cardinal, 18. Go, Reed, go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T.
650.
The Colts pushing for a score before the break.
Okay, break.
Second and 3 now.
Get it.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Now he's going deep across the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to kick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. All the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Downs on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Richardson now on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. The examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do,
Friday,
just find
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 39. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Richardson back to throw. And the defender comes away with it. That's Jordan Lewis. It's a foot race. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Downs on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Put the body on the line for his team. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Ready.
Oh.
60. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, catch!
Richardson now. Finds his man, Downs. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready!
They give to Taylor, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go! Ready?
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Ready, catch!
He'll look to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Breaks the tackle, still going. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Juke the defender. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on 1st. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here we go, 47! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide, 26!
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
47! Yeah! There we go! 26! 26!
Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47! Hey, kill! 26!
Here he is to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! There we go, going to 53.
Another throw for Prescott. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Yeah! Here we go!
Yeah.
Right take! Here we go, kill! Here we go, 46. What do you think?
Now to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Let's go now!
They go again with Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he has this up across the 10-yard line. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road.